Big focus today, and it was an interesting one, cooperation between a Liberal Premier and a Labor Premier on a policy that was a successful area of focus for the Labor then opposition, now Albanese government.
Absolutely, Kieran. One of the signature policies of Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's successful election campaign was that introduction of a childcare subsidy for families earning up to $500,000 a year. So perhaps no surprise that New South Wales and Victoria are following in the wake of that electoral success, and with labour shortages continuing to beset the workforce, by introducing an extra 15 hours of preschool for 4-year-olds and having it funded by the state.
Well, who said reform was dead? Many, many years ago, they decided that kindergarten should start at the age of 6. But today, we're bringing that 1 year forward for 4 and 5-year-olds because we know it makes a real difference.
Childcare doesn't work for working people, particularly working women. If you're to work a few more shifts or work an extra day a week, you're not so much working for your family as you're working for the Australian Tax Office.
So depending which state, these changes will be implemented 2025 to 2030. So it will benefit future parents more than current ones. I guess you need to build a workforce to implement it and bricks and mortar, so it does take time. The Federal Education Minister, Jason Clare, I understand, welcomes this initiative, which from the federal government's point of view follows on from a Rudd government initiative to guarantee 4-year-olds 15 hours of preschooling a week, and that happened around 2009. Mr Clare plans to have New South Wales and Victorian education ministers brief other states on their policies in order that this can be rolled out in other states. Just to show how that Rudd initiative on preschool has changed that early education aspect, in 2009, there were 12% of 4-year-olds attending 15 hours preschool a week. That enrolment, 13 years later, has gone up to 96%, but only 2/3 are accessing it at the moment.
Andrew Clennell, thank you. We'll talk to you later in the program.